Hey my foodie friends and family, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're having a super day. I am, so it must rub off on you. Today I'm going to do some braised cabbage, but you can use any root vegetable that you have lying around in the fridge that you need to use up. This is a great side dish for steak or pork chops or hamburger steaks. It's good with everything. So in a Dutch oven, I've started off with 2 tablespoons of oil. And I'm going to add to that 1 tablespoon of garlic. And I've got 1 onion that I've diced. And I've got 4 to 6 cups of root vegetables. This happens to be green cabbage today because I had it left over in the fridge from another recipe. But this is just as good with carrots, celery, turnips, rutabaga, parsnips, whatever you have lying at the bottom of your fridge crisper drawer. Pull it out and make a side dish. It's really good and it's so simple to make. We're going to add some salt and pepper. I'm using ground sea salt and ground black pepper. If you want this side dish to be a bit spicy, here's the chance to drop in a couple of drops of hot sauce or a dash of cayenne pepper or whatever you like to spice up your stuff. I'm adding a dash of Maggi because that'll bring out the flavor of the cabbage. And I'm using a pinch of oregano. You can use any dry herbs that you like. I mean, fennel would be good, thyme would be good, rosemary would be good, anything that you particularly like. Herbs de Provence would be good, anything. With root vegetables, you can do just about whatever you want. You can't do anything wrong, except adding ketchup. I'm adding a cup of broth. Today I've got chicken broth because I had it open in the fridge. But if I had a choice, I'd probably use vegetable stock and keep this totally vegetarian. But use up whatever you have in the fridge. That's what this recipe is about. I should call it empty out your fridge stew. I do a lot of those, don't I? A lot of empty out the fridge stuff. But that's good. So I've covered the Dutch oven, and you see already that the cabbage is wilted and we're starting to get a nice braise happening here. We don't want too much liquid, so keep an eye on it. As it's braising, you might need to add more broth. You can't take it out once it's in, so be careful. And there you see, all that cabbage has wilted down into a delicious stock with wonderful olive oil and salt and pepper. I'm adding between 1 and 2 tablespoons of flour here to thicken this up. I started off with 1 just to see, because you never know how much liquid you have. And if you add too much, you're going to end up with stew. If that happens, though, you can fix it. You can just add a little bit more stock and thin it back out. So no worries here. You'll never screw this up. So I'm noticing that there's still a bit of liquid at the bottom, so I'm adding another tablespoon of flour. This mixture with the flour in it has to come to a boil in order for it to come to its full thickening power. You need to cook out the rawness of the starch. As it boils, the starch molecules will open up and absorb all that delicious cabbage liquid at the bottom. There it is finished. I mean, you could certainly add some color to this, maybe add some carrots or some green peppers, whatever you have in the fridge, whatever you have will work. If you liked the recipe, I would love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. The more foodies here, the better. Thanks for stopping by for some more food that warms your soul, and mine too. We'll see you next time.